Shalom. First and foremost, before we start, all praises, honor, and glory be unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem HaKadosh.
Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well. Salutations to the Akim across the globe, pushing his word with truth and with sincerity, wholeheartedly. Shalom. And then I'm the brother Darakia,
The brother Kadashia.
brother Wad. And we just coming in with a lesson, man, going into how, these the wicked Pharisees, man. All right, not all Pharisees were wicked, all right, but a majority of them were. All right, and basically the wicked Pharisees were hypocrites, all right. They weren't really sincere about it, man. All right, and that's what we're going to go ahead and get into, man. This is Matthew 23, and I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, Matthew 23 and 3, it says, all therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. All right, because you could teach about the law, right, the statutes, the commandments, but when you go home, all right, the cameras are off, okay, the cameras stop rolling. Are you actually following the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem and Yahushai, man? Are you actually being sincere? All right. I'm gonna jump down to verse 23. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These are ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye may clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. All right, so you have to first clean the inside, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep reading. It says, thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Okay, so you have to wash yourself within, man, your spirit, your mind, okay, within the law statutes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai first, man. All right, because you can have the best garment, the longest beard, man. All right, stones upon stones. Okay, but within you're really wicked, man. All right, within you're actually going off, man.
That's right, and you really gotta, in this truth, you really gotta examine yourself, man, because if we're following after Yahushai, which, hey, following after Yahushai, we had to live after the example that he gave, man. Matter of fact, this is John 6, and I'm gonna start off at verse, let's see, John 6 and 56.
Mm-hmm.
John 6 and 56. He that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him. So guess what? If you eat his flesh and drink his blood, guess what? The Lord is gonna dwell with you, man. He's gonna be inside you. He's gonna sup with you, right? But guess what? It says, as the living Father has sent me, and I live by the Father, so he that eateth me, even he shall live by me. So if you actually understand what you're part of, then you're gonna be living by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Especially following after the example that Yahushai gave us, man. You're not gonna be doing the example that the Pharisees did, man. Because the reason that they were hypocrites is that they told people to do this, that, and the third, but they never did it themselves, man. Mm-hmm. All they cared about was sitting in the high position, giving orders. They liked getting clapped at, man. They liked sitting in those high chairs, man. Yeah. When Yahushai came, they were scared that Yahushai, him being the actual son of the Most High, they feared that they were gonna lose their position just because of Yahushai, man. That's why they wanted to take him down. And that's the spirit of a lot of you guys, man. A lot of you guys just want that top seat, so you could give orders, tell men what to do, so you could be basically lord over God's flock, man. When the scriptures clearly tell us to not be lords over his flock, but be examples unto them, man. And one of the examples that we had to follow is Yahushai example, man. You see?
Yep. Let's say thou shalt not covet your neighbor's things, loosely paraphrasing. So that's going off right there, showing you the hypocrisy.
That's right.
I got one.
Come.
This is Titus 1:16.
Titus 1:16.
It says, they profess that they know God, but in works they deny Him, being abominable and
Damn.
disobedient, and unto every good work a reprobate.
God damn.
So, hey, if you think that's why we shouldn't, also goes to them Pharisees back then, but also the false prophets right now, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they say they're all about the law, this and that, but in reality, they're not. Some of them are not teaching the true name. Majority of them probably are not even keeping the laws to the best of their ability, man. You know, just because they look super Israelites doesn't mean that
Right.
they're doing how you call it, serving the Lord. Like the brother mentioned, what are you doing when so everyone could go out there in the highways and preach,
Right.
but what are you doing when no one is looking, man? You know, only Yahweh Bashimi Al-Shai sees what you're doing, man.
That's right.
Right, and all these guys that are super Israelites, if you really pay attention to these guys, man, they be the ones that have lineups, beard be lined up, fringes on everything that they own,
Shirts.
fucking, you know what I'm saying, they make rap music,
Right.
they're still smoking weed, they're still they have women in their congregation, man.
In the Passover,
Right, in the Passover.
they make it a strip club.
Right.
They make it a lamb dinner.
Right. All these different things that these different Israelites preach about the law, man. But when it really comes down to what this ministry is about, which this ministry is the ministry of reconciliation, man. To make friends. Basically, that word reconciliation means to make friends again. And us being made friends back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, how are we going to do that, man? If we're doing the wrong things. How are we going to be made friends again with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai if we're following after the example of the Pharisees, man? Following the example of these other camps, man. These other guys, what do? They're giving lineups, doing all this other bullshit. But they're not doing anything for the Lord, man. They're not edifying anybody. Look at the topics that they bring out, man. Who's getting edified by that, man? Who actually watches these lessons and goes back and says, I'm gonna go back and look at the scriptures, man? Everybody watches these other Israelites for entertainment, man.
Yeah.
You see? They're not getting edified by none of that, man. That shit is going the fuck off. None of these people are being built up for the day that it's about to come. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Ezekiel, the 13th chapter. Because this is you guys, man. This is Ezekiel. And I'm gonna start off at verse 1. This is Ezekiel 13:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. And a lot of those Pharisees, what would they do, man? They would follow their own spirit. You see, even the ones that would believe, even they, when they would have an inkling, and actually start to believe that Yahushua was the Son of God, out of fear of the other Pharisees, they would follow what the Pharisees would say anyways, man.
Yeah.
Some of them would stand boldly and actually follow Yahushua, though, man. You see, that's why the brother started this lesson. When he started this lesson, he said that not all Pharisees were wicked, man. Some Pharisees were actually righteous. They actually followed after Yahushua, man. But the ones that were wicked, what would they do, man? They wouldn't do none of the things that they would preach, man. You see? It says, O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. So you have not gone up into the gaps, man. You're not out there into the teaching or anything, man. You're not out there in the streets, man. You're not out there doing anything for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You're out there in your little crib, in a fucking podcast, man, in a live stream, talking shit, fucking promoting your bullshit rap, saying that you're an Israelite, man, with fringes on, man. Your ass is gonna fucking die, man. You see? You're in the wrong fucking spirit. You should be out there warning the people, man. Letting them know what's about to happen, man. Y'all are not going into the gaps. It says, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the day of battle, in the day of the Lord. Y'all are not making up the hedge, man. All you people that are in that same spirit that the Pharisees are in, man, y'all are not making up the hedge, man. What you're teaching is not going to protect nobody in that day, man. It's not going to give anybody that stability, man. You see, in that day, you're not preparing any Israelites to stand in the day of battle, man. When Jacob's trouble comes, a lot of you people that are following after these other camps, y'all are going to be in straits, man. In straight difficulties, man.
That's right.
Because y'all are following after straight bullshit and just getting entertained, not paying attention to the times that we're living in, man. You see?
It say the blind shall lead the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, they're both going to fall in the pit, man.
God damn.
All right? I got Romans chapter 2. This Romans chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, therefore thou art inexcusable, O man, whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. For thou that judgest doest the same things.
Damn, that's heavy.
But we are sure that the judgment of Yahweh is according to truth against them which commit such things. And thinkest thou this, O man, that judgest them which do such things, and doest the same, that thou shalt escape the judgment of Yahweh? So just because you preach it doesn't mean that you got away with it, man. All right, you're now held accountable for the things that you say. All right, you telling someone you shouldn't commit adultery, you better not be committing adultery, man. You tell someone to stop eating abominable foods, unlawful foods, you better not be eating unlawful, abominable foods, man. All right, you are held accountable, man. All right, for the things that you judge others, man, you're gonna be held accountable to those same things.
Right.
All right.
Got some more in there?
That's pretty much it.
Hey, because, man, bro, that's a heavy point that the brother just made as well, man. Because a lot of guys think because a lot of these guys, they be going off, man, just like the Pharisees. The Pharisees, hey, they thought they were righteous because of how they looked on the outside, man.
Mm-hmm.
But what were they? Well, in the inside, they were dirty, right? A lot of these guys, they think that just because they're out there condemning the world, because they're out there cursing out 2/3, because they're out there cursing out Edomites and so on and so forth, that they could go ahead and willfully sin, man.
Right.
That they could go ahead and just take this liberty that the Lord gave us and use it as an occasion for the flesh, man. A lot of these guys, they're fucking going the fuck off, and they think just because they're cursing out, they're out there on the line cursing people out, that the spirit don't know what the fuck they're doing, man.
Right.
The spirit knows what the fuck you're doing, man.
And the Lord hates that.
Yep.
It talks about it in Proverbs 6 and 16. It says, these 6 things do the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speak lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
God damn.
So the Lord hates all that, man. And that's majority of these false prophets out here, man. You know? So that's the things you shouldn't be doing, or else the Lord's gonna judge you if you don't. Ultimately, you're also misleading the flock.
Damn, that's a
Man.
heavy judgment right there. You know how much blood you have on your hands, man? You really gotta meditate on that and really sit back. If you truly believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that the Lord is coming back, and you don't examine yourself, this is the time to sit back, sit down, and meditate, and really think about what you're involved in, man. Because if you're out here doing this for the wrong reasons, the Lord is gonna fuck you up, man. If you're leading the flock astray, that's a heavy judgment, man. Because you have now you have a blood debt to pay to the Lord, man. And the Lord is gonna require that blood off your hands.
That's right.
When you were supposed to be out there on the streets preaching and prophesying, having the work of an evangelist. Matter of fact, the scriptures say that that word evangelist means a street preacher, man. So you should be out there in the street warning the people, but instead you want to be making your own fucking raps, doing your own fucking shit,
Right.
going the fuck off, and then you you go out once a month, then you start cursing out the world, and now you think you're in the truth, man.
Yeah.
You're not in the fucking truth, bro.
You had Psalms?
Oh yeah, Khan. This is Psalms 69:5. It says, "Oh God, thou knowest my foolishness, and my sins are not hid from thee."
Yeah.
You see, so the Lord, we can't hide anything from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. King David said, whether I make my bed in heaven or whether I make my bed in hell or wherever, man,
He's there.
He's there. The Lord is everywhere, man. You think the Lord doesn't see you committing that wickedness, man? You think He doesn't see your hypocrisy, man? You're out there condemning people about adultery. You're behind the Lord. You're over there committing adultery yourself, man.
Yeah.
But just because you're out there preaching against it, you think that now magically you have a pass on it, man.
Right.
You're fucking stupid, man.
Yeah.
You gotta repent, man. Turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and stop putting it off from day to day, man. Stop being like these Pharisees, man. You see? Talking about do this, that, and the third, but they would never do it, man.
Hey, so, Lord willing, that was edifying. Call Halalim La. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem HaKodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom we well and taught us His truth. Salutations to the brothers across the four corners of the earth, preaching His word with truth and with sincerity. Shalom and Abba.
Abba.